Oh, yeah. Where is my other brush? My hair is still wet. The problem is, it's my curlers. Well, the blow dryer is upstairs. Hi, Helen. Let's see. I don't have my, I'm gonna have to put them on just wet and then hopefully they dry. So that way, oh, my blow dryer is actually right here. Let's do this real quick. I literally didn't want to do this. I did my my hair so it wouldn't be yellow, but now it's like super platinum. What the heck? I thought I had a heat protectant spray in here. My daughter probably took it. Oh, girlie. Let's just put some of this in here. Because I don't know. So my hair looked really, really like yellowish, and I don't like my hair to be like that. Like, I like my hair to be like how it is right now, like a platinum, like almost gray, I guess. But the problem was that my hair, I don't know why it was so like platinum looking. So yeah, that wasn't it. Hi, Lupita. That was just not it for me. I don't know Why the heck it's doing that? Otra vez. So, I didn't want to wash my hair out because I just dyed it. But, you know, like after you dye your hair, it kind of feels a little thick. Like when you go to the hair salon and they do your hair for you, I think they do a really good job on rinsing it out and making your hair feel like super soft and stuff. But I feel like when I do my own hair, it doesn't feel like nice and soft till the second wash. So that's why I'm gonna wash it even though I didn't wash it. I'm just gonna blow dry it so that way my hair won't be wet with my extensions. I might not curl my hair, we'll see. I haven't been liking to wear my extensions at all this summer. I think it's just so hot, like I'm kind of over it. And normally I wear my extensions all the time, but after I had the baby, I kind of feel like I just got over it. Like I wear them sometimes, but for the most part, I'd rather just have my hair up in a messy bun than the actual extensions. It's so weird. But did you guys see the poor baby girl that lost her life? She was only 2 years old. Oh, that shit is so sad. I think it's Annalisa, or what is it? I forgot what her name was. Alyssa, I forgot. But the little girl, I guess, I haven't really seen too much of like what happened, like the story. But I guess the little girl went missing. The family reported her right away to the cops, and everybody was looking for her. And then after, don't mind the little weirdo in the background. ¿Qué quieres? You sound like La Llorona. What? Huh? What? Ah. No, I'm blow drying my hair. Ay, como rechingan, I swear, man. As soon as I come in. I thought you were junior. I don't know why I thought you were junior. Hurry.
What's up, guys? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
You have to turn it down because
I know, that's why I turned it down.
Hi, Dolores. Hi, Risa.
Wait, where is it at?
Oh my God, why would you do that? This girl's crazy. I'm gonna put my hair extensions in because I just did my blonde. It's not yellow no more, as you can see. It's back to like silver. Well, not silver, but it's like the blonde that I like. But I would say that whenever I dye my own hair, I always notice that like it doesn't feel normal till the second hair wash. So that's why I don't normally wash my hair out right away after I dye it. I like to wait a little, but I just wanted to wash it. Like, so I'm gonna put my extensions in. Tomorrow is Junior's first. Excuse me. tomorrow is Junior's first hair wash
Game.
hair wash day. I was gonna say tomorrow's
bothering
Junior's
her, okay?
first day.
I'm not bothering.
I know,
keeping
you
her
know, as
company.
soon as I come in here, everybody, like, that's what the baby does too. Like, as soon as I come in here, then, like, I was sitting in the living room the entire time, and as soon as I come in here, I'm serious, every time, Titi. Well, Serenity doesn't really come in here anymore, but Junior, dude, like, and I don't even come in here, I haven't even been going live, because I've been so busy. But either when I don't, ahí vienen a chingar el alma. I don't know where my heat protection is. Did you get it?
No, we couldn't even find it when you were doing mine. I don't even have any.
I didn't get one. So tomorrow is Junior's first game. So we have to go. Tomorrow's gonna be like an all-day thing. Because he has his game, and then my suegros are coming, so normally we go and have like breakfast afterwards, and then we're gonna go take Titi to celebrate her birthday, take her for dinner, either tomorrow or on Sunday, because they started school. My mom came to hang out with us for her birthday because her birthday was on the 5th. But in all reality, we were going to go out for dinner, but Michael gets out of work really, really late. And I definitely didn't want to go to dinner and not be home till after 10 because they got to go to bed early with school. First day of school, so that's why I was like, you're gonna have to wait till the weekend too. Normally we always take them out for dinner for their birthday and we do cake and all that. Titi didn't get no 15 or sweet 16. I wish you would have gotten a sweet 16 at least since we didn't do the 15. But it didn't happen.
I watched it.
It's not as dark. So that is the plan. So since I have to get up super early tomorrow, that's why I figured I'll just put my extensions in now because I haven't really been wearing them. But I'm kind of over them. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
Bye, guys.
I'm over them. Adios, amiga. I truly feel like this is gonna be the last year that I wear my extensions because my hair is like finally growing and I don't have to wear them no more. Honestly, I don't know. She likes to go to Texas Roadhouse a lot, but I'm trying to convince her for us to go somewhere different. It's just kind of hard with the baby because he has really been... You would think he's already in his terrible too. He's hard, man. He's like my hardest baby, I'm not gonna lie. He's really hard. Hi, Gloria. Yes, it's grown a lot. My hair has grown a lot. Like a lot. This thing gets really hot. I have to be careful that I don't burn myself. But I was saying about the little girl that went missing, and they're trying to kind of like, I haven't really seen a lot like what happened. I just know that the little girl went missing, and then the parents or the mom reported the little girl missing, and they ended up finding her a few hours later in the creek, and she was unalive, and everybody is kind of like starting to point fingers at the mom. like kind of saying, well, how does a 2-year-old get out of the house? And because where the creek where they found the little girl, you guys, the grass was so high up that they're kind of wondering, like, well, how did she even get through the grass with it being so high up like this? Hold on. With the grass being so like high up, everybody was kind of trying to indicate that they think that there was more that happened. Like they think somebody took the little girl and put her out there. You know what I mean? I don't know. But truthfully, now that I have a 1.5-year-old, he's almost going to be 1.5. I can honestly say that I truthfully feel that is very much possible for your child to, I don't know if you have a doggy door or if you have one of those doors that has like the L little knob like this and you just, you know, pull it down and the door opens. That could be pretty like an easy way for the baby to get out of the house. But the only thing that I do find a little bit weird is like, how did you not notice that your child was missing for so long? Because me, no lie, if I don't hear Zeke making any noise or I don't hear like him banging stuff or just, you know, it gets quiet, I right away have to go and see what he's doing because he gets into everything. So that's why I'm a little confused, like, I guess that would make sense why people kind of think that the mom or someone did something and then they went and put her outside where they found her. Because it does kind of seem a little crazy how a 2-year-old would go through grass that is as tall as a freaking the man, the guy from the news that was doing like the news little article thing for what happened. He was over there and he was showing how high the grass was. And he was also saying like, how did a little girl come through this, especially late at night? Because I think they found her after midnight. So I get that, but I mean, it is possible. Kids get into everything and take off and yeah, they get... Like I have 2 gates in my house right now, you guys. I have a gate at the bottom of my stairs and then I have another gate on the top. And of course, I don't need to do that upstairs. Like in all reality, if I'm in the room, I could just close my door and make sure that Zeke stays in there. But my door has one of those knobs, like this knob right here, where you just push it down and the door opens. So definitely wouldn't trust it with the Zeke because he knows how to, he pulls on it. Even though he pulls on it, it won't open because you have to pull it this way. If it pushed out, then it would be easy for him to get out. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm just so scared, and my biggest nightmare is for him to fly down the stairs because our house is so high up. Our 2nd level, that little boy would not survive that if he fell. So I like, heck no, we're putting a gate. I don't give a shit how ugly they look. We're putting a gate because that shit looks horrible, but I'm not gonna regret it later on if something were to happen, you know? Because sometimes like I go in because we have another living room upstairs. And sometimes I'll be in there if I'm cleaning or picking up, or if the baby made a mess. So we leave the door open. Or what if, like Jaden, for example, my 8-year-old, I mean, you know, he's still little. Like, what happens if he ends up going in my room and then I'm asleep or something, and then he goes in and out and leaves the door open? Zeke knows how to jump off the bed. Like, he knows how to roll to the edge of the bed and drop down to the floor, like, and he's so little, but he knows how to do it. Imagine if Jaden forgets to close my door and I didn't have a gate. Oh heck no, I would wake up to the baby screaming. But Jaden's really good about remembering, but you never know, because there's times like that he'll be in the room and he doesn't know that I already closed the gate. And I'll let Zeke go on the floor and he's like, Mom, the gate. Like, he'll jump up and run to see if the gate's closed. Because he doesn't know I already closed it. But everybody knows, like, the gate has to be closed at all times. If you guys were on my last live, I showed you a video of the little girl that flew down the steps. Because the fucking babysitter was asleep, bro. Like, that's so sad. That's scary. My daughter puts strawberry yogurt with milk. And I'm like, girl, that looks... Yeah. Make a smoothie. Oh, strawberry yogurt? But can't you make like a smoothie with yogurt? Some, like at ice cream shops, some of them actually put yogurt in it. This thing is getting hot. Like it's getting hot. So I'm curious to see what's gonna happen. And the little girl was so cute, you guys. Like, she literally reminded me of Kiki when she was little. It's sad. I could just imagine the mom, you know, like imagine. I don't know what I would do, bro. Like, I feel so bad. Like, I've watched so many true crime stories. And I feel so bad for the parents. Like, imagine the parents that their kids go missing, regardless the age. I mean, I think you would freak out no matter the age. It could be a teenager, you know, it could be any age, and you freak out. But how hard must it be? Does that even make sense? Must it be? How hard? Does that make sense? What the hell? If one of your kids go missing and for whatever reason, they never find out where they're at or what happened to them, and for the rest of your life, you're always going to wonder what happened to your kid. I know. I think that's probably going to be, knock on wood, because of that, could be probably one of the toughest things ever. Like, I don't know what would be worse. Like, your kid goes missing and then you find out that they passed and something happened, or you never find out what happened to them. Because like my brother's auntie, they used to live in Chihuahua. Well, they still live in Chihuahua, but not the auntie anymore. But when we first went to Chihuahua to meet my brother's side of the family, we've been out there a few times or whatever, but my brother's auntie, my brother's dad's sister, she ended up missing one time. Like, she just never came home. And it's so crazy, you guys, because till this day, and I'm talking about like it's been years, they don't know whatever happened to her. Like, I remember when I was little, they would always say that it was the boyfriend had something to do with it. Like, some people say she ran away with the boyfriend. Some people say the boyfriend unalived her. Or, like, because she had 2 kids too, you guys. Like, I find it really hard for a very active mother to just get up and go and never come back, you know? Like, that has to be really sad. I mean, I don't know. I could never just get up and go without my kids. Hi, Bernadette. How are you, girlie? Yeah, frozen yogurt. Oh, frozen fruit with yogurt and milk. A smoothie. I used to work at Baskin Robbins. That's actually my first job I ever had. Bro, this guy, every time, dude, like, I always try to be nice and not, like, you know, but it's always on some weird, creepy shit. Like, truthfully, the family had something to do with it, probably. Well, that's what they're trying to say. Hi, Patsy. Steak is fire. Texas Roadhouse. Yeah, Texas Roadhouse is pretty good, but I feel like sometimes they're over busy and they kind of rush on the food. I wanted her to be like, oh, let's go to Red Lobster. Or actually, not Red Lobster, but where we went to eat this last time. Bro, my crab legs were so good, except it's so expensive, but it's well worth it. My crab legs, whenever it comes with, I don't know if it was 3 or 4 legs. When I went on my little date with Michael, the crab legs, bro, I'm not even lying. Like, Michael said that, because obviously I didn't pay for it, but my man said that my plate was more than $100, you guys. And it was like, I'm not even lying, you guys, like this thick. Just with 2, you get full. The crab legs are delicious. The salad was really good. Like, everything was really good, except the service kind of sucked at the beginning. But besides that, it was really good. I wish she would be like, let's go there. Like, oh, okay. But my kids don't like, hi, Vanessa. My kids don't like seafood. Do you guys like seafood? Like, no, but like, you seen that, you guys, some of you guys seen that I posted a picture of some menudo, or a video of menudo that my mom brought me from Santa Fe. Somebody asked me where the menudo was from, but my mom's, I don't know the name of the place, but she said that it's right there on Airport Road. It's literally by the McDonald's. There's like a little shopping center right there. The restaurant right there in the corner, they sell menudo, and I guess they get like super packed on the weekends, because, you know, if you guys didn't know, in Mexico, everybody turns up and shit, and it's like mandatory menudo on the weekends, but mainly on los domingos. On Sundays, it's mandatory menudo. It's hot, but I kind of don't want to take off my shirt because I think you could see through my shirt. I don't know, because the lights. But it's hot, bro. I'm roasting. But the menudo's from there, and I love menudo so much. It's so freaking bomb. I'd rather eat menudo instead of pozole. I know, I'm sure a lot of you guys like pozole, but personally, I'd rather eat menudo any day over pozole. But that's because, like, I grew up in a household where we never really ate. I mean, we ate pozole, but not as often as menudo. And anytime there was a party, like a wedding, a birthday party, a quince, whatever it was, there was always menudo los domingos. Like, no matter what, always menudo. But my kids don't like it. I don't know how to make menudo, to be honest. I wish I did, but I wouldn't see the point of making it when I'm the only one that would eat it. And then in the house, nobody likes seafood except my junior. Junior's the only one that likes seafood. Like, he likes shrimp and crab legs, and he likes lobster tail. Like, he's the only one. Other than that, no one else. Like, anytime that I want to eat seafood and Michael takes me somewhere to eat seafood, it has to be a place that has like steaks and other stuff. It can't be just a strictly like a mariscos restaurant. We won't even go because there's not going to be nothing for him to eat. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm doing really good, man. School started, so there's that. Today, they started yesterday, but I think it's so dumb, you guys. Like, I don't understand why start school on a Thursday. It doesn't even make sense, but okay. But it just feels good to get that out of the way. I mean, I get it. The school just started, so we still have like the entire school year. But at least like the hard part of school shopping and going to meet the teacher and making sure everybody goes to class on time, or fixing schedules or whatever it is. Do you guys think my hair is more, or no, it matches, right? Or do you think my extensions need to get washed with purple shampoo, or it matches? I think it matches, right? Like it blends. I mean, you can see right here clearly, but I think it matches for the most part. I know, ya Marte. This kind of shit scares me. I get scared. Yeah, that is scary. And the crazy thing is that where I live, it's like obviously compared to where I used to live, it's a very, 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 very nice neighborhood. The only thing is like, believe it or not, where I used to live, like someone was always partying, somebody was always bumping music up the street, somebody was doing, you know, drug deal for all you know, or somebody at the park would be doing drugs. And I'm not even lying about that, because there was always needles and shit. So everybody was always on it to be cleaning, because the kids were always there. And it was, we had a pool. The mobile home where we live, they actually had a pool in the little park or whatever. So there was a lot of kids being out there, but there was a lot. Yeah, I lived in the ghetto basically. And where I live now, it's so quiet over here. There's no trash on the floor. I mean, it's really a good neighborhood. But believe it or not, I'm more scared for my kids to be outside over here than where I used to live at. And I know that sounds crazy, but I guess I get more scared with my kids being outside over here for the simple fact that it's so quiet and there isn't that many kids outside. So I kind of feel like if somebody's out here trying to snatch kids and my kids are the only ones outside, it ain't gonna be that hard for them just to grab one of the kids and take off when there's no other people outside. And over there was people outside no matter what. Like even when I would let my kids go to the park, and they were little, you guys, like my kids were little, and I would let them go to the park by themselves, Serenity Jr. and Nathaniel. And I wouldn't really worry too much, because right across the street from the park, my son's sperm donor side of the family, they lived right there. And I actually obviously grew up with them, because I mean, I was with the guy for 9 years. So his primos and all of them lived right there. And I was, you know, in good terms with all of them. So whenever the kids were there, you know, I knew that somebody would be watching over them either way, because they were always outside. But over here, it's super scary, bro, because I feel like if I let Junior go outside in front of the house, like even in front of my house, if I let Junior go outside to play basketball, I would still stress. Like I would literally have my camera on my phone, like to watch, and then watch other shit on the tablet, like if I'm cooking or whatever, because it's just so quiet, bro. Like I feel like anybody can come and snatch a kid, and who would ever see it besides all the cameras, right? But it could be anybody with the mask, license plate covered. I mean, and over here, you guys, I'm telling you, if you don't have a camera, I promise you the neighbor across the street does, or that neighbor, or that neighbor, or this one, or this one. Everyone has cameras here, everybody. But the problem is like, it's so quiet. I don't know. I feel it's crazy to think that I would feel more safe with my kids being out there than over here. Because ever since we moved here, if the kids want to go to the park, I'm like, ugh. And even if they go, like now, when Titi takes them, I'll still call her and, you know, check up on them and stuff. But when they were more smaller and I would let them go to the park over there where we lived, I never really worried about them. It was more of like, come home when the street light turns on situation. And they would do really good about it. My dad's favorite place is Baskin Robbins for ice cream. Me too, girl. I love Baskin Robbins. When I first started working there, because my homegirl, Amy, was the one that got me the job, you guys. I literally was a freshman. Or I might have been a little bit younger or older. A little older, maybe. And I used to smoke like fuck. So they would allow us to have one ice cream or a smoothie or whatever you wanted, an ice cream cone or whatever, one a shift, but we would fucking eat a bunch with the munchies. Loved it. I used to love working there because of that. Titi wants to get a job, you guys, and I don't want her to. Like, not yet. Dude, my nail is getting stuck. I want her to focus in school, you guys, because she's trying to work for some scholarships, and next year she'll be a senior, so she's like working really hard. So I don't really want her to get a job. Patsy, you love seafood? Me too. Menudo is good. Like for hangovers. Yes, that's why, like I said, that a lot of like family members that, like, if you have family that are from Mexico, or they're just, you know, grew up with eating menudo on Sundays or after parties. Yeah. But none of my kids like it. And tamales for Christmas. Yes, girl. Tamales are bomb. I actually made carnitas for dinner. Oh my god, they came out so fucking good. Like, so good. We made some burritos de carnitas. I'm not even lying, you guys. It was so fucking delicious. If you guys like carnitas, let me know and I'll give you guys my little recipe. It does take a long time to cook it, though. It does take at least 2 hours to cook the carnitas, but it's so worth it, bro, because the meat will be so tender. It will literally, like, just, you barely even have to, like, not, you don't have to actually, because I cut them in little cubes, and when I make the burritos, I like to kind of shred them so it won't be big old squares when you take a bite. And the meat is so tender, you don't have to, like, you know, try to shred it all hard. Literally, just by going, like, squeezing it, it will start to shred. It's so delicious. Mine is a senior this year. He'll graduate in June. So sad, but so proud of him. He's the last one to graduate of my kids, so I'm sad but happy at the same time. That's a blessing, girl. How many kids do you have, if you don't mind me asking? Because I know what you mean. I feel like that too. I need to get cameras for my house. Girl, you should, because you never know. But like I said, nowadays, it's like, bro, I feel like nowadays no one could get away with anything, even if you wanted to, because there's always a camera somewhere. So even if you don't have one, and somebody comes, let's say somebody comes and robs your car and you don't have cameras, right? And somebody robs your car, most likely the neighbor across the street, or the one on the side of them, or your neighbors on your side, or even a few houses down the street might, you know, have cameras. They got off somewhere, they got dropped off somewhere, they took off walking from somewhere. It's gonna be seen, and then they'll start following. You know what I mean? Like, that's why the guy that got unalived in Albuquerque at the tattoo shop, have you guys heard about it? I find it so mind-blowing, bro, that they never found out who actually unalived the guy. I mean, I get, and it was right downtown, you guys, literally right downtown in Albuquerque, where there's a bunch of cameras. Huh? Oh, because the blood drawer. Go ahead.
What? You're smoking what?
Am I smoking? No. Because I was blow drying my hair, and I have this. I put some of this in this. Ah, sí, como no. I find it so crazy how they never found out anything when there's cameras literally everywhere. But the guy was wearing, like, he was all suited up. So, but still, it's like, where did he come from? Because they show him, like, walking in and walking out, but they say that they don't know who it is or anything like that. And I find it very odd. And it's been, what, has it been 2 years or over a year? That's fucking scary, man. So it's either, like, it gotta be some motherfucking inside job, or they do know who it is and they're just building, like, a case, and then they'll come and snatch you after. Because in a lot of situations, you guys, you could think you're getting away with a lot of shit, and for all you know, they're just building a case against you, and then they're gonna fuck you when you don't expect it. Trust me. That could be one of the reasons that they say you don't have nothing, you know? You never know. But I just find that very weird, how they wouldn't know what happened to the guy. But that's fucked up, you know what I mean? Like, imagine you're just at work doing your thing, regardless. Everybody has a past, you know? But to go in there and straight up unalive somebody, dude, oh my God, like, and then walk out like nothing and live your life like, I don't know, like, how are you not guilty? Like, how do you not be all, your conscience don't fuck you over? Like, that shit's scary. My favorite is the bubble gum ice cream from there, even when I was a little girl. Wow. I like, I always get a smoothie. I get a mango smoothie. I'm a huge fan of mango. Me encantan los mangos, like literally. So I always get a smoothie. But if I don't get a smoothie, I get a banana royale. And I always get the old-fashioned butter pecan ice cream, or the other one. I can't say it, so I'm not even going to try it. But it's something, it starts with the P, and then it's something creams. I just can't fucking say the name, so I won't even bother. But that's what I get. The banana royale. It's kind of like basically a smaller version of a banana split. I also like cookies and cream. I like anything that has like some kind of nut in it. I like it. Huge fan. I love the way my blonde came out, you guys. If you guys go and look at a few days ago what my blonde looked like, it was so fucking yellow. Oh, bro, I hate yellow hair. Like, and don't get me wrong, some girls like their hair to be like that color of blonde, and that's okay. I mean, if that's what you like, that's what you like. But me, I feel like my complexion doesn't look good with my hair being like that. It has to be like ash blonde. If not, I feel like I look super, super dark. But that's so exciting about your son graduating. I would be sad too, girl, because like literally my son graduated, Michael's son graduated, and then Titi next year, Junior, will be a freshman next year when Serenity graduates. And then eventually Jaden and Zeke will be my last one, so it's crazy. It's sad, actually. Not crazy. It's sad. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put... Hold on. Let's just put these on because I forgot to put them next to the other ones. My neighbors do. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Someone will have one. I have 3 girls and 1 boy. Wow. You're the opposite. Oh, never mind. This one's missing. You're the opposite. Well, obviously I have more kids than you. I have 1 more than you. But mine are all boys, 1 girl, including my stepson. So, yeah?
Do you know what he did with that soccer thing?
Junior was playing with him with it, and when I took him upstairs, he didn't have it. It has to be between the couch or inside of it. But Junior was trying to take it away from him. It's not in here. I'm by myself and my kids only. Girl, that's how I used to be when Michael went away. And because I bought my mobile home a year before Michael got out of prison. Because he had to parole out to like, we had to have a house for him to be able to parole out. And I was lucky to be able to buy a house, well, a mobile home. And when I first moved in, it was, honestly, it was kind of scary to, like, I've always had a place. Before that, I was actually staying at my mom's in her guest house. And that's only because the house that I used to live in before, I got robbed and I just didn't feel comfortable staying there anymore. So I went to go live at my mom's to save money to be able to buy a house. And then before that, I had my own apartment. So I've always had a house, but when I bought my trailer, I was a little nervous to be there by myself again because it had been a minute of me staying at my mom's. And I hated being there by myself, just me and my 3 kids, right? Luckily, my mom lived right across the street. Like, she didn't live in the mobile home, but across the street in the new houses that they have back there. So that's why we ended up getting my Troubles. You guys remember my dog? Rest in peace, my puppy. My Troubles. Oh my God, I just realized. Oh, no, never mind. I didn't realize. I already remembered. But yeah, that's why I ended up getting my dog. Because I didn't want to be by myself. And luckily, Troubles was a very vicious dog, so it came in hand. He bit a lot of people, you guys. That dog was very vicious. Like, he became very protective of me and the kids. And I think it has a lot to do with the previous owners. You guys used to abuse him a lot, dude. Like, they literally basically, like, clucked him to me. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, that's what it seemed like. Like, I mean, I know what they wanted the money for, because when I first wanted to get him when he was a puppy, they didn't want to sell Troubles because he was like the best one out of the whole litter. But eventually later on, I would talk to the girl, and I don't know if some of you guys might remember, but the girl was always getting blasted on Facebook for freaking burning people. Like, she would be clucking them shit and stealing shit. Her boyfriend got, and her baby daddy, because she ended up having a baby, he ended up getting in a lot of shit because he tried robbing a bunch of high school kids in Albuquerque, and the kids ended up jumping him, you guys, and they beat the living crap out of him. So after all that happened, well, before that happened, but the other stuff, the girl finally reached out to me because she would always ask me if I could lend her money to buy formula and stuff, and I would feel so bad, bro. Like, I hate when people do that. Like, this is what I hate, when people that I don't even know message me out of nowhere and ask me for money. Like, realistically, be for real. Like, that's like me going up to a random person at Walmart and being like, hey, can I borrow $100? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of weird. But what would bother me is when they would ask, like, I need to buy the baby some formula, and I would feel so shitty. And then I would tell them, like, well, if you want, I can order the milk for you, you know, so it could get delivered to you, or you could go and pick it up at Walmart or whatever, because they lived in Albuquerque and I was in Santa Fe. And she would be like, oh, no, like, I'd rather get it. Like, she would come up with excuses on why she wanted to get it herself. And it's like, okay, then now I know you're lying, you know? But anyways, eventually, one time she messaged me and she was telling me that supposedly they couldn't have the dog anymore and they had to get rid of the dog, and if I wanted to buy him because they knew that I wanted him since he was a little puppy. And I ended up meeting him in Albuquerque to get him. I don't think I even paid $100 for him, you guys. And they wanted all kinds of money for him because he's a full breed when he was a puppy. And then afterwards, I honestly want to say maybe I paid like $80 or something. And when I first brought him home, you could just tell, bro, because he was still little. Like, he was still like a pup, but he was already grown. But you could just tell that they were abusing him and stuff. And I don't know who was, but somebody was. And once we took him home and showed him love and took really good care of him, he became so overprotective of us. Because obviously we treated him good, but I felt so bad for him. Hi, Jennifer. I'm good, girly. How are you? I like platinum blonde. So do I. So this isn't platinum. Platinum is gonna be like Frozen, like the Frozen character, like almost white, but mine's ash blonde, and I love the ash blonde. I used to have my hair platinum, but that one's hard to maintain because the minute your roots start to come out, and my hair is literally dark, you could tell right away. So I used to hate to have my hair like that. Like, I loved how it looked, but I hate to maintain it. So now, like, I'm fine with, I mean, this is really light, but it's not like the other color. See, like, you could even see where it's getting light right here. So I need to do my dark hair, but I just did the blonde, so then I'll do the dark. Oh, thank you, friend. Thank you, Patsy. I'm scared to do that because I don't want to fry my hair. Well, the thing is like, if you dye your own hair, you kind of know what your hair can handle. If you've never dyed your hair, then I definitely would be very, very careful or have somebody do it for you. But like me personally, I know what my hair can handle. Like, I know that I can bleach my hair 2 to 3 rounds in one day, but I know what kind of developer I need to use. Like, the first round I can go with the 30, the second round then I go with the 20. And sometimes I won't go more than that. I'll wait till the next day and then I'll do another round. But this round that I did my roots, because my roots were really outgrown on my blonde, I did 30 developer and I left it in there for a while, like a long time. I only had to bleach it 1 time this time. That made me like so happy because I hate when I have to do it more than once. And it lifted exactly to the color I wanted, except my hair was very yellow. So I ended up getting the correct, well, not the correct toner, but more toner. And I did another round of the toner because I use Box hair dye for the toner. I used to use Wella T18 and Wella T14. I would mix both of them together, but not anymore. Now I use Box hair dye to do my blonde, and the box that I use, it's a high lift. My camera's dirty, huh? It's a high lift. So whenever I put the blonde, whenever I put the hair dye in the blonde parts, even though it's toning it, it's also lifting it. So it kind of does like another round of bleach, but it's not as strong. So then it'll remove the yellow completely to where it looks exactly the color that I want. Sorry, I didn't even realize that it was so dirty. I would definitely have someone do it. So I learned a lot from my hairstylist, you guys. A lot. Like a lot. I learned a lot from her. So I've always had like crazy colors in my hair since, like, when I first met Michael, I always had blonde highlights in my hair, always. And then when Michael went away, I started kind of experimenting a little bit. And then I started doing the blonde bangs and then yeah. So I've been doing my hair like that for years. And then eventually I learned how to do it myself. And it took a little fucking up to learn how to do it. But now, anytime that I do my blonde, I do it myself. Like, I do all my hair, which I don't mind it, you guys, because it is so expensive to get your hair done. Bro, like, that shit's so crazy. Everything's expensive. Even getting tattoos is expensive. Like, that shit blows my mind. See, like, how light my hair is up here? So I need to dye it. But the problem is that I need to lighten up my roots up here where my real hair is, like my regrowth. because I dye my hair. This is the one that I use for my hair, and it's like espresso brown. But do you see the color of it? And I like it because it looks dark, but it also looks very like chocolate brown. It doesn't look red, but right now it's super light, and it might have to do with me doing this. And then when I washed my hair out, I washed all my hair together, so maybe some of it, like, you know, landed on the rest of my hair while I was doing it. Even though I was rinsing it out, it can still dye your hair. I have a picture of Troubles. He was, aw, my puppy. I miss him so much, you guys. Like, I don't think you guys understand how much I miss my dog. Like, I want to get another one. There's a specific a specific breed that I want to get. But I definitely, if I do get another dog, I'm definitely gonna invest the money to get him trained, because it was nice to have a very vicious dog, because no one would ever, you know, try with us. Like, it just sucked because anywhere we went, if we wanted to take him, we couldn't. If we went camping, we took him with us camping one time, and it was so hard because we couldn't take him everywhere we went. If we went fishing, we couldn't bring him with us, or if we did, I would have to like walk around the people where he wouldn't see any people, because if not, he would get all crazy and start barking and want to take off. Like, he was very vicious. If my mom came to the house, we would have to put the dog away. If Serenity or any of the kids had anybody stay the night, I would always be so stressed out because I would be worried. The dog would always have to stay in one of the rooms, but I would always get worried that somebody was going to leave the door open and he would get out and go and bite them, you know, because it actually happened once to my best friend that passed away one time. And I actually left the freaking door open like a fucking dumbass. And and that's because somebody was shooting a freaking GUN right. I don't know if it was my neighbors or across the street from my neighbors. And you could hear it because she was about to leave and she was going to go outside. And then we heard the GUN go off. So like, I ran out into the living room to make sure that everybody was okay, because it was literally right next door. And I left the door open. And then when I came into the kitchen, my friend was in the kitchen and she's like this, like she would not move. She was standing still because Troubles was coming. And he was like, at first I was very surprised that he didn't attack her right away, because normally he would. But he like literally walked up to her and started sniffing around her feet. And I was like, don't move, Felicia, don't move. And I was going to go and grab him. And the minute that I was going to go and grab him, I don't know if he could smell her fear. He got her leg, but he didn't like, if he really, you guys know pit bulls lock. Their jaw will lock on you and you're fucked. Like, you're fucked. They will not let go. But he like, kind of like, he broke her skin, but he didn't like, you know, it was more of like a little bite, but his teeth are so sharp, it broke through her skin. I felt so bad, bro, because my friend used to have diabetes and I don't know what happened, but she ended up having a scab. She got a scab due to the bite, right? And then later on she had peeled the scab and she ended up getting super sick. You guys, she went to the hospital and everything. I was freaking out, dude. I thought she was gonna die. Like, I'm not even lying. And they said it had to do something with, not even the actual bite, but her peeling the scab. Yeah, I was freaking out. I told like, oh my God, dude. Like, I really thought it had something to do with, I mean, obviously it did, but it wasn't like because of him. It was because of her peeling the scab. She ended up being in the hospital in Vegas forever. And then she finally got out and came back home to Santa Fe. And when she was in Santa Fe, she ended up going back to the hospital. And that's when I went to go and visit her. And it was so scary, bro. Like, just to go in her room, we would have to suit up, literally. I felt so bad. But in all reality, he didn't really like attack her. And that was my fault. So that's why whenever the kids would like want to bring someone over to stay the night, I would always be so fucking nervous. Like, I wouldn't even sleep because the entire time I would be so stressed out that one of these kids was going to let the dog out. And imagine if my dog bit one of the kids that stayed the night, dude, I would not hear the end of it. Like, they would probably want to put my dog down over here in Rio Rancho. They're like so fucking strict. So this time, if I get a dog, I definitely want to make sure I invest in getting him trained so we don't have to deal with any of that. I'm trying to curl my hair a little bit with the curler. With this thing. This thing doesn't really curl your hair, to be honest, but I use it for my bangs. Like, I love to use it for my bangs, but other than that, I don't really use it for anything else. This is from Foxy Bay, you guys. You guys can actually use my code to save some money. I believe you could get it for under 30 bucks with my code. If it's on sale, you could use my code and get more money off. I'm getting a sore throat, bro. I hope I don't get sick. I don't know if I'm gonna leave my bangs like that or to the middle or all to the side. So that's why I kind of don't want to style it until I know how I'm gonna do it. But see, I love how it does like the side of my bangs. Love that. I had 6 dogs and they passed away. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. How do you, oh my God, I couldn't. Like, and that's my biggest thing right now is like getting another dog. And oh my God, you guys remember when I put Troubles down? Dude, it was so fucking sad. Like, literally, that dog took care of me like no other. Like, he was with me every day, everywhere I went. If I was taking a shit, he was right there by the door with his paws. Literally, his paws would be under the door like this with his nose to the freak. Peeing or shitting, it didn't matter. He was right there. Anywhere I went, he would follow me because I was pregnant with Ezekiel. So the fact that I put him down on Jaden's birthday, you guys. That shit was so sad, man. I was hoping that he would be okay. Like, he went from never ever being sick. We had him for 10 years. And never once did he get sick. And then when he got sick and they're like, oh, he has lymphoma. And even because he had cancer, even if they gave him medicine, they didn't think, like, there's a good chance that it might have not worked and he would just be suffering. So we went in there and came out with no dog, bro. That shit was so sad. And then a month later, I gave birth to my son. Oh, that shit was sad, bro. Like, Michael was so hurt, bro. I think Michael was more attached to Troubles than any of us. My oldest was the most attached when he was little because he's the one that promised that if I got the dog that he was gonna make sure to feed him and pick up dog poop and all that. And he did, for the most part, he did. But once my son got older, he didn't want him in his room because, you know, he would shed a lot of hair and he didn't want him in his room. So Trouble became more attached to me and Michael. But it was just so freaking sad, bro. Like, that's why if I get another dog, I think I'm going to be really sad if something happens to him. But the dog that I want, you guys, are so fucking expensive. And they're like this fucking big, bro. Like, they're beasts. And I would love to get one, but it's just like, where's my other curler? I don't know if I could actually go through with having another dog and not being sad about it. You know what I really wanted to, even if I didn't get like a super big dog, I was like, okay, well, if I don't get a super, super, super big dog, I could get like a little tiny one. I definitely wanted like a Yorkie, but the cute little Yorkie dogs, like some of them are kind of ugly. I wanted like an all white one. And I was gonna name her Cocaine. Imagine, bro, like, I'm all at Walmart and then someone's like, oh, your dog's so cute. What's your dog's name? Cocaine. Cocaine. I'm just gonna curl the ends, like my face frame part, and that's it. Because I gotta go to bed. What time is it? Shit, I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up super early to get ready. I know. Michael's like, why would you want to name your dog Cocaine? Why the fuck not? Imagine, dude. Like, I think people would be like, stop it. Stop it. Okay, nomás me voy a rizar the face frame part. And that's it. I need to fix my glasses, dude. Like, I'm so sad. I just got these glasses and they're already all crooked. They fall down my nose every few seconds. So I need to get them fixed. So I'm just going to curl the front, and I'm using my Foxy Bay tool as well. This one is a 32 millimeter. So it's like the wider one that gives you more of a beach wave curl. What is that? I'm not sure what that is. I don't know the name of the dog that I want, but I posted a video a while back, if you guys remember. That's the kind I want, but they get so fucking big. But if you train them, they're like really good dogs. I just hate, like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. The only thing that I hate is the whole picking up dog shit in your backyard always smelling like shit, and I hate that, bro. Like, I hate that so much. And you could pick up the shit as often as you can, but it will still smell like piss and shit. No matter what, it still will. That's the whole reason why we never got to do the backyard. Like, see, you get beach wave curls, which are more the looser curls. I love this one, you guys. Like, I have so many different Foxy Bay tools, but this one will forever be my favorite, no matter what. I always go back to the rose gold 32 millimeter wand. Love it. Love, love, love it. Because it does like more of a looser curl. Hi, friend. Hi, Michelle. Oh my god, bro, I got so many fucking messages the past 3 days on, like, everybody asking me the same damn thing, because somebody, I don't think somebody, I think it just resurfaced the fucking video, and now everyone's all, is that you? Is that you? I'm like, dude, I find it so annoying that people would talk crap and then go and post it so everybody can see it after the fact you were talking crap about it. Like, that doesn't even make sense, bro. Like, why would you do that? That shit's annoying. But I seen all my million messages. I'm like, oh, great. See how I'm just doing mainly like the front? And with this one, I could do like a little thicker section so it's faster. And I just do the bottom. This side. I could do it with the regular curler too, but honestly, that's the kind of dog I want to get. I want a black one. Like, literally like a big ass black one. When Michael purchased his second dump truck, the guy that he got it from, his truck, they had a bunch of puppies. Like, he had a bunch of puppies. And the guy was selling them, but he wanted, I think he wanted $2,000 for the boys and $3,000 for the girls. and they were pretty, you guys. But honestly, I didn't want a dog because we had just lost troubles. So like, but they're expensive dogs, dude. They're super expensive. But I don't know if I got one. Honestly, I don't know if I would clip his ears or her ears. I heard that the female dogs are a little bit more vicious if you train them to be than the boy dogs. But that's the kind of dog I want when they get so big, dude. Like, imagine. I just wonder if they shed a lot because, you know, Troubles didn't have a lot of hair. He wasn't like a fluffy dog, but he used to shed like no other. Like no other. Like I literally had to be vacuuming on the daily because it was so bad. Okay, there. Let's see. Hold on, let me pull my shorts down. But look at this side. This side has a little bit in the front because I was doing it with the thingy. But look at this side. I just want it to be like a little, you know, a little curly. I don't want it to be all too much. Just so it looks a little decent. And that was super fast too. And then even if it's like a little too curly, it's okay because the curls will go down overnight. Because I don't want them too curled. I just want them a little bit. But this one's my favorite. And I don't know if it's like the fact that it's the rose gold barrel that makes my curls last longer than any of the other tools. But I noticed that all of the rose gold collection from Foxy Bay, you guys, if you curl your hair or straighten your hair, it works so good. The straightener with the rose gold one, oh my god, bro. If you have very thick, coarse hair or super curly, natural curly hair and you want to straighten it, definitely get the rose gold one. It's gonna be black and then it has the rose gold plate in the inside. I'm telling you, it's the best. That's Serenity's favorite straightener because Titi has natural curly coarse hair. So that one works the best for her and it keeps her hair straight for days. I personally don't really like to use straighteners only because like I don't really like my hair to be straight flat. I like my hair I like big puffy hair. So good night, Patsy. Sweet dreams, girly. But I like this one. And they have different sizes. The only thing is I don't really know if they still carry them or not. I really don't know. I can check though. But if you guys do like any of the curlers or you want to buy anything from Foxy Bay, you guys could use my code. If you would like to save some money, you don't have to, but if you want to, my code's XO Crystal. But they used to have, the biggest one is the 32 millimeter, and then they have a 25 millimeter and a 19 millimeter. The 19 one is the thinnest, but it's not super thin, but it's thin enough to make it look like spiral curls. And those ones will last the longest. If you curl your hair with a thin curler like that, it is going to give you spiral curls and tighter curls. But this is one thing you need to remember, that the smaller the barrel is, the tighter the curl is, the more your hair is going to shrink because it's tighter curls. Hi, Rita. How are you, girl? I left a piece out. Fuck. I kind of want to, I wanted to do highlights in all my hair, but my daughter says that I should just leave my hair like this and not do highlights on all of it. Like if I did highlights on the rest of the hair, I would still leave my bangs how they are, but I would just add more layers, but she doesn't want me to. She said just to leave it the way it is. Hi, Sandra. You guys are some night owls like me. A bunch of you. Jennifer Acuna, girl, you a night owl too? Let's see who else. Annie Myers, Maxine Francisco, Miss Lisa, hey girl. Teresa, Sandra. They are the most beautiful big dogs I have ever seen. Me too. Oh my God. Don't you think the black ones are, like, I've seen other ones, but the black ones are crazy beautiful. Like the way their fur looks. Oh my God. Bro, that shit's insane. It's so shiny. It's like when you see those videos of those girls that get their hair done and they put like some kind of silk in it and their hair's like, you know what I mean? Like silky silk. It's like, damn. But the dogs are like that. Oh my God. If I get one of those and he or she is black, I'm going to name her Shadow. But I'm not playing about the white dog. If I get a white dog, I'm going to name him or her Cocaine. Well, if it's a girl, Cocaine. I don't care what anybody says. Cocaine. I think I need to cut my bangs because they're getting long, and I like how they are, like, but a little bit shorter. They're just like getting super long. That's so funny. Cocaine. So that's all I'm gonna do. Just leave it like that. I'm not gonna do my bangs because I might do my bangs to the side. So that way, in case I wanna do my bangs all to the side. Or actually this way. No más que I don't know if it's gonna stay this way because I already kind of curled it to this side. I need another comb because my daughter, yeah, see, that's why I kind of have to figure out what way I want my bangs to be. My ears are all red. See, and what I like about the blonde, you guys, is that I can pull a little bit of the dark hair and I can actually throw it in there. Pa que se vea, like, you know. So that way it looks. If you guys do get a wand, no matter where you get a wand, make sure you get one of these because you don't want to burn your countertops. One of these. I got mine from Foxy Babe, but they look like this. And you just put it like this on your countertop. But it's for your... So that way, because I don't know about you guys, but sometimes, like, if you, for whatever reason, you put your curler on the countertop and you just leave it like that, it will burn the metal. I mean, it will burn your countertop. And if you leave it on glass for a very long time and it's actually touching, it will make your glass shatter. But this is to hold the wand. See? It's pretty cool. And it won't melt. They sell that. They sell them at Boxy Bay. I want to check really fast before I get off. You're my Bunsa. Bunsa lumps. I have 6 dogs. They're all puppies. Oh my God, what kind of puppies do you have? Somebody's selling puppies over here in the neighborhood because I've seen them going and they've been like parking at the end of the street where everybody like kind of passes through. But see my bangs, you guys, do you think I should cut them or leave them how they are? And they're not really, I mean, I did curl them a little bit, but they're not lifted up. So if I lift them up, when I curl them, they do go a little bit more up so they won't be like all in my face, you know? I turned off the thing so I can't really do it, but should I cut them or leave them? Yeah, this thing's off. No me va a hacer nada. The blow dryer? Yeah, disconnected. But I can add like a little bit of the black or the brown or whatever in it. And then it makes it kind of look como que traigo rayitos. Like if I have highlights in it. Well, maybe more like mechones, not really rayitos. But I don't know if I should cut them or leave them. I have trouble sleeping. I have... Oh my God. I think that's what I have, to be honest. Because I have a hard time. I get more energy at night. But then again, like... For years, I was always out and about at night. Like, I was literally out all night. So maybe my body just got used to it. And then when I got pregnant, when I was pregnant with the kids, my kids were night owls too. They slept in the day and were up all night. So that sucked. Or name her Kilo. Hey. I like that one. I would do it. And Michael's like, well, if you name her Cocaine, what would you call her? Like, for short, Yayo. Just plain. Yayo, no mames. Yayo, yayo. Oh, really? I love pit bulls. I've always had pit bulls. The only time that I didn't have a pit bull, but it was technically the dog wasn't mine, was my mom's dog. But I've always had a pit bull. The first pit bull that I ever had was a girl. Her name was Loca. Actually, my first one was before that one was a girl, and her name was Princess. And then I had Loco and Loca. And Loco ended up, I had one of the puppies from the girl. Rat Terrier. I love pit bulls. I think as long as you raise them good, you know, they're good dogs. Every dog, it just depends on how you raise your dogs, obviously. But when we got Troubles, it was a little too late to try to raise him because he was already kind of scared because of them mistreating him. And when we brought him home, he was really good with the kids, you guys. That's one thing. Yeah, he bit for people, but it was never major bites. It was more like, get the fuck out of the house. You don't belong in here. I'm trying to protect my family situation. It was never vicious, you know? But never, ever, ever did he try to bite any of the kids. I even have little pictures. I didn't mean to do that, sorry. I have pictures of Troubles on the floor, and I have the baby when Jaden was born, like against him, because he was always with me when I was pregnant too. And then when I had the baby, when we had Jaden, we were a little scared to bring Jaden home because I was like, dude, he's gonna be a little. What if he doesn't like the dog? What if he doesn't like the puppy? What are we? What am I gonna do? I was really, really, really worried, and I ended up. Michael went to the house before I got to leave the hospital. He took the baby's blanket, the blanket that we were using the entire time, and he took it home so that way Troubles could sniff the blanket. And then when we got home, at first he was kind of like being hyper, like jumping, trying to see, but then he stopped after that. And anytime, you guys, like if I was in the kitchen doing stuff, that's why like I couldn't wait for Ezekiel to be born, because I wanted to see how Trouble would act, because now he was no longer a little like younger. Now he's older, right? Like he was 10 years old. I wanted to see how he would react with Ezekiel compared to when Jaden was born, because he was younger. And sadly he didn't make it. But I remember when I had Jaden, if the baby was in the bed, like in his crib, and he would start crying, because he would stay in there. If the baby was in there, he would stay in there. But if I would be in the kitchen or the living room and the baby would start crying, he would come and he would bark at me like, come get the baby. I swear he was the best dog ever. Ever, ever, ever. I felt like the attachment that we had to him, that's what worries me about getting another dog, because I don't want to. That shit sucks, bro. And then to have to put my dog down when I'm already literally weeks away from having a baby, like my hormones were all over the place, dude. That shit was so hard. And Facebook right now, after 30 days, they delete your live videos. The only thing that doesn't get deleted is pictures and reels. Even right before we took him to the vet, because it was in the middle of the night, you guys, I was actually on live and I was showing you guys like how quiet and how sad he looked, like he wasn't himself anymore. And I was gonna save the video because, like, I said Facebook deletes all the videos. I couldn't do it, bro. Like I couldn't go and download the video so that way I could have a video of Troubles alive. I just couldn't do it. That shit fucking broke my heart. And now when I go back and I watch like some of my TikTok videos or my YouTube videos and he's in them, oh, I feel so sad. Like that shit breaks my heart so much, because it's just, it's heartbreaking. I miss my dog. I miss him a lot. That's why I'm scared to get another dog, because I don't want to go through that no more. A Rottweiler. She watched my boys like she was their mother. Yeah, that's how Trouble used to be. Like if he was their dad, he was a really good dog. My oldest son, his grandma, when I first met my oldest son, the sperm donor, they used to have a Rottweiler. It was a girl. And anytime that dog hated me so fucking much. They would have to cover her eyes, like cover her eyes, so I could go inside the house. Just to go from the front door to the bedroom, they would have to cover her eyes so she wouldn't attack me. Like, she was a very mean dog, and she was a Rottweiler. Those ones are mean too, but... Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go because I gotta get up early tomorrow. I think I'm gonna cut my bangs, to be honest, because look at how long they are. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with me, you guys. I've missed you guys. Sorry, I've been a little busy with school and school shopping and first day of school, Serenity's birthday, so that's why I hadn't gone live. But I'll see you guys. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Wish us luck. Tomorrow's my son's first football game, so hopefully he wins and he kills it. But I love you guys so much. Have a good night. Good night, Rita. I'll see all of you guys mañana. Every single one of you. I'll see you guys tomorrow.